Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Mohegan Sun Arena here in Uncasville, Connecticut, as Premier Boxing and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner in this interim world title bout, wearing red trunks with multicolored trim, fighting out of and representing his home of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He weighed in at a trim and ready 145.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with an outstanding record of 29 wins, no losses, one no decision, with 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the hard-hitting IBF #1 ranked welterweight contender, whose last 19 wins have all been by knockout.
Introducing the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, Jaron Ennis.
Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, the time has come for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the unified WBO and WBA 154-pound championship of the world, 153.5 pounds. Y su rival en la esquina roja, Puerto Rico's future of boxing, holds a record of 22 wins, no losses, with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated, reigning and defending WBO junior middleweight champion of the world. Damos la bienvenida al futuro del boxeo en Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. It's showtime!
One is the undefeated Phenom taking over the super welterweight division. The other is a knockout artist many believe is one of the most gifted fighters in boxing today. If these two elite talents ever collide, who would leave the ring with their perfect record intact? Could Xander Zayas outbox the explosive Jaron Ennis, or would Ennis prove why so many consider him a future boxing legend? This isn't just another dream fight. It's a battle of skill, power, intelligence, and heart. Stay with us as we break down every angle of this blockbuster matchup and reveal who we believe has what it takes to win. Welcome back to Boxing Havoc, your home for the biggest boxing breakdowns, fantasy fight analysis, and championship predictions. Today we are exploring one of the most intriguing matchups fans have been debating across the boxing world: Xander Zayas versus Jaron Ennis. Both men have built undefeated careers with spectacular performances, but they couldn't be more different in their approach inside the ring. Zayas relies on calculated pressure, crisp combinations, and a mature boxing IQ that makes him look like a seasoned veteran. Ennis brings explosive athleticism, devastating knockout power, switch-hitting versatility, and the ability to finish a fight in the blink of an eye. We'll compare their strengths, examine their weaknesses, break down how their styles would clash, and answer the biggest question of all: if these two undefeated stars ever met under the bright lights, who would emerge victorious?
One future king, and one fight that could shake boxing forever. Xander Zayas carries the dreams of Puerto Rico on his shoulder. Jaron Ennis enters the ring as one of the most feared fighters in the world. Youth versus experience, precision versus power. But when elite talent collides under championship lights, somebody's legacy must fall, because in boxing, greatness isn't given, it's taken. And tonight, everything changes. Welcome back to Boxing Edge, where boxing becomes cinema. Tonight, we break down one of the most fascinating dream fights in modern boxing: Xander Zayas versus Jaron Ennis. Two undefeated fighters, two rising superstars, and one collision that could define the future of the sport. Xander Zayas has impressed the boxing world with elite ring IQ, sharp combinations, and maturity beyond his years. Calm under pressure and technically gifted, he represents the next generation of champions ready to conquer boxing's biggest stage. But standing across from him is Jaron Ennis, a fighter many believe is a complete package: speed, power, defense, and knockout ability. Ennis has dominated opponents with championship-level performances that have made him one of the most dangerous men in boxing. This isn't simply a fight. It's a battle of styles, ambition, and destiny. Because when the bell rings, the future of an entire division may be decided inside those ropes. Few fights capture the imagination like Xander Zayas versus Jaron Ennis, a clash between rising brilliance and proven dominance. One fighter carries the hunger of youth, while the other already stands among boxing's most feared champion. Fans see more than a title fight. They see the future of an entire division hanging in the balance under the bright lights. Every punch could reshape legacies forever. This is championship-level boxing at its finest, where elite performance meets ambition, and only one man leaves the ring changed forever. Xander Zayas enters with the confidence of a future superstar. The Puerto Rican sensation built his reputation through sharp combinations, slick movement, and maturity far beyond his years. Undefeated and disciplined, he has outclassed experienced opponents while showing impressive ring IQ and patience. His greatest strength lies in controlling distance and adapting during difficult moments. Yet, critics still wonder whether he has faced someone with true world-class knockout power. Against the division's elite, talent alone is never enough when pressure rises and history begins calling. Across the ring stands Jaron Ennis, one of boxing's most complete fighters. Known as Boots, he combines speed, power, defense, and creativity in ways few champions can match. His dominant victories and highlight reel knockouts turn him into a feared name across the sport. Undefeated and carrying championship pedigree, Ennis thrives when chaos erupts inside the ropes. But every great champion eventually meets a challenger with nothing to lose. Against Zayas, even his elite performance and experience could face their toughest examination yet. The opening rounds feel electric as thousands rise from their seats in anticipation. Zayas circles smoothly, firing quick combinations before gliding out of danger. Ennis responds with calm pressure, stalking patiently while searching for opening. Suddenly, the crowd erupts as a sharp counter lands clean. Slow motion replay captures sweat exploding under the arena lights while both men lock eyes without fear. Every exchange carries enormous weight because this is more than a fight breakdown. This is a battle for respect, legacy, and future greatness. As the middle rounds arrive, momentum begins shifting like waves crashing against the shore. Zayas increases his output, using angles and movement to frustrate the champion. But Ennis adjusts beautifully, cutting off the ring and delivering heavy body shots that echo throughout the arena. Fans scream as combinations fly in every direction. Then comes a turning point. A powerful right hand snaps Zayas backward, freezing the crowd for a split second. Suddenly, the fight changes, and survival becomes as important as victory. Championship boxing is often decided by mentality, and both fighters reveal extraordinary resolve. Zayas refuses to retreat despite absorbing dangerous punches, proving why many see him as the division's future. Ennis remains composed under pressure, making subtle adjustments that showcase world-class ring IQ, power versus speed, experience versus ambition, timing versus creativity. Every second becomes a chess match disguised as violence. Ringside analysts begin debating whether youth can overcome proving greatness. In moments like these, heart matters just as much as talent. The later rounds transform into a war of endurance and intelligence. Zayas digs deep, landing crisp combinations that excite the crowd and remind everyone why he was considered a special prospect from the beginning. Yet Ennis answers every challenge with the confidence of a seasoned champion. His footwork remains sharp, and his counters become increasingly dangerous. This moment changes everything because fatigue exposes weaknesses, and boxing history has shown that greatness is often revealed only when fighters are pushed beyond their limits. Under the brightest lights, small decisions become enormous moments. Zayas attempts to control the pace, knowing that prolonged exchanges favor Ennis' knockout power. Meanwhile, Ennis patiently waits for mistakes, trusting his timing and natural instincts. Slow-motion replays capture gloves colliding, heads slipping punches by inches, and the crowd roaring after every dramatic exchange. Neither fighter gives ground. Every round feels close, every punch meaningful. The atmosphere becomes unforgettable because fans realize they may be witnessing the birth of boxing's next superstar. When prediction time arrives, the possibilities become fascinating. If Zayas uses movement, discipline, and precision, a decision victory is not impossible. His technical skills and adaptability could frustrate even the division's best champion. However, if Ennis imposes his strength and championship-level pressure, a late stoppage feels increasingly realistic. His knockout power changes fights instantly. There is also upset potential because boxing often rewards courage over expectation. One mistake, one opening, one perfect punch can completely rewrite history in a single night. no matter who wins. This fight represents everything fans love about boxing. Two undefeated warriors stepping into danger with their reputations on the line. One seeks to protect greatness, while the other chases immortality. The final bell may crown a winner, but true legends are created through moments of risk and sacrifice. For Boxing Edge, this is more than another matchup. It is a cinematic story of ambition, courage, and championship dreams, where only one fighter leaves closer to becoming an all-time great. So now the question remains, who leaves the ring closer to immortality? Will Xander Zayas shock the world with discipline, timing, and fearless ambition? Or will Jaron Ennis prove once again why many believe he is boxing's next pound-for-pound king? No matter the result, fights like these remind us why we love this sport. The pressure, the drama, the risk, the pursuit of greatness. Because champions win titles, but legends create moments that live forever. If you enjoyed the cinematic breakdown, subscribe to Boxing Edge, turn on notifications, and stay locked in for more elite boxing analysis.
Whether you believe Xander Zayas has the technical ability to pull off the upset or you think Jaron Ennis is simply too powerful and too complete, one thing is undeniable. This would be one of the most exciting fights in modern boxing. Every round would be packed with tension, adjustments, and moments that could change the outcome in an instant. Now we want to hear from you. Who wins this dream showdown? And how does the fight end? Leave your prediction in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Boxing Havoc, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest fight analysis, boxing news, predictions, and dream matchups. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next knockout breakdown.